Hi all. Hope y'all are doing well, having a great Tuesday so far. What I wanted to do is I wanted to just take a quick minute, especially as you're working through the plagiarism content for the week and looking at academic honesty or dishonesty. I wanted to take just a second to refer to our plagiarism policy or my plagiarism policy for our class. So do note that that is going to be within the syllabus. If you click on syllabus, and if you scroll down just a bit closer toward the bottom, which there's my late policy, due dates. Okay, here's academic honesty, and here's plagiarism. Okay, so in addition to reading through the content information for this week to prepare you to complete the plagiarism quiz and the discussion board, I also would encourage you to take a look at this policy that is in red right here. Really, the reason why I provide this policy is just to make it really clear between myself and all of you exactly what the consequences will be should something be plagiarized in the class, and that does fall under discussion boards, essays, anything written for this class that is plagiarized. If it is plagiarized, it will fall under this policy, and the steps that are below are going to be what we follow. Now, I do want to say before I talk through this policy, I don't provide this to be mean. Again, my hope is that none of you would do anything like this, that we won't have any issues of plagiarism, whether it's intentional or unintentional, but it does happen. And in fact, in most classes that I teach, it happens once. So that is the reason why for this class, and of course, as you're probably familiar, other professors, other teachers have policies like this just to kind of establish an understanding between you as the student and of course us as the professors. So the plagiarism policy I have here, essentially any act of plagiarism, discussion on a discussion board, essay, anything like that, there will be immediate action. It will be immediately addressed with you, and the following are the steps that will happen. So the first instance of plagiarism, I will contact you via email. I'll provide you with the evidence of the plagiarism or academic dishonesty. You'll be given the opportunity to redo the assignment for the highest grade of a 50. So I do want you to, of course, take a hit for the assignment because there would be plagiarism or academic dishonesty within the assignment, but I do like for you to learn something from it and have the opportunity to at least partially redeem yourself and receive a grade of up to a 50. And of course, then you'll have to complete that work and resubmit that assignment for highest of a 50 within 1 week of the email exchange between us. And that is the first instance. The second instance, that is when you fail the assignment, you receive a 0 on it, you receive an F in the course, and then I report you to the eCore administrative offices for them to potentially report it to your home institution, to do any investigation that needs to be done, things like that. Again, I don't provide this policy to scare you. Again, my hope is that, and my expectation is that none of you will do anything that will fall under plagiarism. However, if you do, that is what this policy is here for, and it will be followed pretty strictly, unless there were to be other extenuating circumstances, which again, I can't really think of anywhere that would fall, would be the case. So I just want you all to be aware that this is the policy for our course. Policies like this do differ from professor to professor, but this is the policy that I have in place. One of the things that I will encourage you to think about, and of course this is something that I'm sure is addressed in the content regarding plagiarism for this week, one of the things I want you to really think about is, intentional plagiarism of course does happen. There are different examples of that. Folks just intentionally trying to pass something off as their own work when it's not. But unintentional plagiarism does occur, and it often tends to happen when students get in a hurry and they forget to directly, to cite, whether it's a direct quotation or paraphrase. They forget to include pieces of information on their works cited page, things like that. Just make sure that as you're going through your paper or throughout your assignment, and you're double checking that all the MLA formatting is correct, you have the works cited page, you have the parenthetical, the in-text citations. Make sure all of that is present and that it's all correct. Honestly, that's going to be one of the best ways to ensure that unintentional plagiarism does not occur. One of the great things about this class is you do have resources embedded within that help you with MLA format. You do take time throughout the early part of this course to go over plagiarism so that you have an understanding and that I have an understanding that you understand what plagiarism is and how to avoid it and the different consequences and things therein. So just be aware of this policy, be aware and keep in mind everything that you've been working on in these, that you're going to be working on throughout this week. And of course, if you have any questions about anything regarding academic dishonesty or plagiarism, please let me know. I am more than happy to answer those questions for you. I actually get questions like that all the time through my work as a writing center administrator too. And of course, the last thing I want to leave you with is if you look at the calendar, you have two things due this week. By Friday, you will have to submit. You have to have completed your plagiarism discussion by 11:59 p.m. on Friday the 22nd, and the plagiarism quiz is due at 11:59 p.m. By this Friday the 22nd. Do note with the plagiarism quiz, you get two opportunities to take it. So if you take it once, you don't do so hot, take it again. And of course, the higher the grade is what is counted. And for the plagiarism discussion, do note that this is the only discussion post, this is the only discussion board where you do not have to do 2 replies to a classmate. All I'm looking for is the initial response. And of course, I'll grade it, give you feedback, and go from there. All right, have any questions, please let me know. Take care of yourselves, and I look forward to seeing your work throughout the week. Thanks.